Mm.
Time myself a minute here. Alright. Now I am metaphorically tied to the chair while I'm in the middle of a stream, but I don't want to be literally tied to a chair in the middle of a stream. Hi, everybody!
There we go. And that one guy is already here. I think he
How
beat
do
me
you
here.
do? How do you do? How do you do?
And Bomber. Jesus.
You guys are on the ball. It's fucking great. Alright,
Notification Squad.
yeah. So, we're doing a thing this week. Yeah, I'm basically trying to do a different game every week for the stream kind of thing. So, hi everybody. This time is what we're playing this week. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try and... I don't want to call it a speed run because it's not that, because I'm not, one, not good enough, and two, I'm not gonna cheat. So, time attack is what I'm gonna call it.
Can you cheat in this game?
Probably, there are probably thousands of glitches that speedrunners have figured out that I'm
Oh,
obviously
fair
not going
enough.
to use. So, once again, I need everybody to let me know about the sound levels and whether it's too high or too low. It seems a little high. So just let me know. Brownie face! No! Right, now I remember how this game works.
Oh, this... Okay. I forgot that's what this game was. I thought it was the one with the cube that Michael played for, Rage Quit.
Oh no, that's the Impossible game. Though he did play this one, the Rage Quit as well.
He did, yeah.
Just to be clear, this is not a no deaths run as well.
You're just doing really well.
I already died. You didn't see it.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah, so this is a time attack run. My best time for playing through the entire game is about an hour and 45, and this is 100% completion as well. So, getting everything, and people that are familiar with this game probably already know what that means.
Do you have a jump button in this?
It's the A button flips you up and down. Is the jump button.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Hey, Antonio.
yeah. So it's pretty convenient that, you know, my best time for this is about 2 hours, so I can do this in one run and not have to worry about it. Of course, that assumes that I'm actually going to do that well. Say well. Actually, an hour and 45 is actually probably kind of slow for a time attack of this game at this point. I don't really know. So how's your week going, Slicer?
I have a girlfriend now, so that's pretty sweet.
Oh, yay! Yay for Slicer! Yay for Slicer.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm not, like, you know, jealous or anything. That'd be silly. I should revel in the happiness of my friends.
Yes. Have you chance to look? You've been kind of busy with all the other stuff.
Sorry, what?
Have you even had much of a chance to start looking? Like you seem kind of busy with all the other stuff.
Difficulty with being unemployed for a long time. It makes you not want to... Like, no matter how you try and sell yourself, you're gonna look bad doing that, and...
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
But, you know, good for you, happy for you. Like, legitimately, not just, like, sort of being snarky and blur. Actually legitimately happy for you.
I didn't take it that way. You're good. Aside from that, honestly, it's been, I've just been working a lot. Which is both the mixed blessing, because I have, my job, there are 2 managers, and they don't get along. And they're on the clock at the same fucking time.
That seems silly for multiple reasons.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So are they, like, 2 managers, or are they, like, manager and assistant manager, or manager and team leader or something? That's how it was in my job.
No. They hold the same position. They shouldn't be on the clock at the same time, but they are. So... So when one tells me to do something, and then the other comes along and tells me to do it differently, I get in trouble for it. And that happens constantly. So I just don't do end caps anymore. It's true, I could be unemployed. I suppose there is that.
Fairness, that's a mixed blessing as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I have all this free time to hang out with you people in the chat that I can't actually look at because I'm, you know, doing the game.
Oh yeah, there you go. It's just a shame you don't really have any funds.
Yeah. The bank account is running a little bit dry, but that's mostly because I had to buy things recently. Finally got my mattress, but I don't actually have bed clothing to fit it currently, so it's just sort of sitting there in the box.
Huh. Okay. Oh, of course you can switch in midair and you have to pretty much juggle yourself. That's great. I should have expected that from a game this difficult.
I don't remember which
Wait.
is the... That's the one.
Did those things force you to change?
Yep.
Oh.
Each section has its own little gimmick, essentially. Whoops.
Damn it.
What do you mean, damn it? I assume you just caught up to where I actually did well, and you're pissy about it.
No, you didn't quite go far enough on that thing and didn't quite catch it. I'm rooting for you on this one. Like, this game is hard. Looks hard.
It's tricky. The platform is actually real. Platforming is actually really smooth, so it works really well, and that's why the gameplay can actually be so difficult, because, you know, it's the harsh but fair kind of mentality that you get from games like Super Meat Boy.
And Bomber? No, not really. Yes, if we've seen any good TV recently, and sadly, no.
TV. I keep meaning to watch, like, the original Twin Peaks so I can watch the new season, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I mean, that's basically going to be my Deadly Premonition fix, because I can't get that game to work well. Ha! Trick to it. Okay.
Game of Thrones, yeah. I'm still never gonna watch that, so I'm happy other people enjoy it.
I don't consider that good TV anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, they kind of shredded that game book series with some really poor character choices that very much deviate from the books. So everyone just acts stupid in ways that are hard to understand.
Oh, I was about to say in a bad way, or just like in a way that isn't the books, basically.
Both. Oops. Fuck.
It seems like Bomber has a similar opinion. I still like Game of Thrones, but now I'm more invested in its ending over its actual characters.
I get the feeling at this point that the ending of Game of Thrones is going to be different from the ending of A Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, probably. They seem like almost two different series right now.
Yeah, like Arya's plotline is barely recognizable to the books, and you know, the plot in the North is just kind of an embarrassment by comparison, to be honest. It sounds really mean, and it is, but it's also accurate, so I'm fine with it.
Apparently Better Call Saul just ended and it was pretty good. I haven't even seen past season 2 of Breaking Bad, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, considering Better Call Saul is a prequel, you probably wouldn't, like, be left out of the loop. So, you know, you could probably just watch Better Call Saul without worrying about it, to be honest. Of course, I haven't finished watching Breaking Bad either, and yeah, I haven't watched Better Call Saul at all, so I'm talking out of my arse, basically, but, you know.
Ah.
That's the one. Hey.
Bomber, the one who said Better Call Saul was very good, has apparently never seen Breaking Bad either, so I think your opinion is right there. It's, yeah.
Yay, section clear.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
It's technically about a quarter of the game finished. Technically.
Oh. Wow, it's only been like 13 minutes, too, so... Damn.
Yeah, that's the easy bit. Now it gets a bit trickier.
Hmm. So what's the story of this game, anyway? You've been just kind of mashing through it, so...
Basically... like... the universe is ending or being destroyed or something, and this crew of people are trying to stop it, but their ship gets stuck in a spatial warp, and the crew gets scattered, and you have to try and find all the crew and teleport them back to the ship. That's the basic plot for how it starts, at least now far we've gone through.
Alright. Wow, you just fell a long distance.
Yeah, basically filling out the map. I love the soundtrack of this game, by the way. Just want to say that. It's really good.
I would say don't spoil anything, guys, but I don't think anyone here cares. So, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't really a very story-heavy game. Like...
Oh, no, I don't mean about this. They're talking about the ending of Better Call Saul.
Oh, right, that's kind of a dick move. Just in general, but, yeah. No, keep playing up this one, shit. so I'll go and do that thing now. There we go. Whichever one this is, I don't remember what section this is. Fuck. Okay. Alright.
I played through Morrowind. That's not a game I've heard about recently.
What game?
In the sense of Morrowind, in the sense of people playing it at least. I mean, I know it's being re-released or whatever.
It's not. That's
Oh,
they added the province of Morrowind to the Elder Scrolls Online. Is what you're talking about.
oh, right. I'm thinking of the fan project, probably, that they're doing that.
Yeah, Skywind.
That's it.
I accidentally find another. Nope, I didn't find another section. Elephant. Also, epilepsy warning. Sorry.
I haven't quite hit that. Oh, Jesus. Well, that was the thing.
Sorry about that. Didn't actually think of. I didn't even remember that was there, to be honest.
It seems kind of random and pointless, honestly. Do you die if you touch it or something? Like,
I don't know. It's just kind of there. So. Alright, here we go. Section 3, I want to say. How do I... Oh, right. Ah, fuck. Ah! No. Right, that's what I'm supposed to do.
oh.
Well, box. Alright, so progress is being made. I still have no idea what kind of time frame I'm looking at, whether I'm doing well or not, to be honest.
It seems like it. I mean, you're making some pretty solid progress. Things aren't holding you up too much.
So far, we haven't gotten to the hard bits yet. Fuck. Okay, giving up on that. Did I miss the fucking... I must have missed something. Yep, it's over there. Fuck. Fuck.
You're going too fast. You go to a new area and you die.
But Slicer, it's a time attack. You gotta go fast.
That's a fair point.
Well, that was a waste of time. Fuck.
Alright. Antonio says the music in this game reminds him of Contact, another video game.
Not familiar.
Yeah, me neither.
But that being the case, I assume that Contact has a really good soundtrack.
The assumption can be made.
Fuck. Fuck. what this stream is going to end up being after a little bit. It's
Just you
me
swearing?
shouting fuck every 30 seconds, yep.
Mm.
Okay, so I need to go to the bottom right. So I can't get there from here, so keep going. Alright, that's where I go. Okay.
Yeah, Guy, I'm not quite happy about them re-releasing Skyrim for the 6th time either. I kind of get it from their perspective. I can assume that the game is. One second. Hello.
Hello. But I have a widget, so I'm okay. That was widget, by the way, just to clarify for anyone who's familiar with that particular euphemism.
There we go. Okay. Just yet another telemarketer call. I get these calls that it's just like the phone call lasts about 5 seconds and there's just silence. It's really stupid.
Yep, and then you just hear a click and that's it. I'm familiar.
Yep.
Okay.
But what I was saying, yeah, I get it if the game requires them to basically remake the whole game to fit VR. They're maybe using the same assets, but it has to be a lot different. If they're charging full price for that, I don't like it, but I get it.
Fuck. Alright. Got it. Okay. Progress is being made.
Dad of War is a pretty good one.
Hip. Hip. Right. 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 Ah, okay. God, how much is left of this? Tarot joke there for a second. I get it, because it's a thing that I get, essentially. Yeah, Slicer called it early on that, talking was going to be really difficult while playing this.
Yeah.
It's just...
He claimed his fastest speedrun was 1 hour and 45 minutes, and that's what's giving you the game your full attention. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to make it, but hey, we can try.
Can't. Where the fuck am I? Oh, right. Over there. Okay. Okay.
I have actually noticed that the God of War recent one, it looks kind of Last of Us-y.
I'm not really surprised that a developer would try and copy a very, very successful, incredibly award-winning game. Like, that's the reason we've seen 600 Call of Duty clones in the past 10 years.
That's true.
Ha!
God, my internet is just absolute shit right now. I have the stream in 144 and it's still not keeping up. Wait, why are you going back? Did you get the thing you needed, or...?
Just getting things. There's a lot of backtracking to make sure I get all the things.
Ah.
Because I need all the things.
It is a 100% run, so, yeah.
Fuck! Okay. bad feeling that this might be the section where the really bad thing is. I kind of hope I'm wrong. But then again, I'm gonna have to do it at some point anyway, but I don't want to do it.
Ah. Is it more seizure stuff? Like...
No, it's the thing, like, as I said, Michael Jones did a rage quit in this video. He did several, actually, and one of them was in this one particular section that is hard.
Oh,
like, unmercifully hard. Okay. Whee! Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. This is the thing that is gonna be bad. Okay. Hang on.
damn, that was a lot of checkpoints.
This isn't the bit that's difficult. Okay. Fucking get on the thing, goddammit. There. Fuck you. Okay, I'm gonna take a drink for a second before I take practices.
Well, alright.
Out of curiosity, what time are we on?
You've been playing for 27 minutes.
Yep, 24 minutes on the game clock. That's not bad. It's gonna go up by like 40 as this goes on. Alright, here we go.
Who knows? You might get super lucky.
Fuck.
Wait, you can change your character?
No, those are the crew members that I'm saying. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Oh, now I remember this. Yeah, okay.
Fuck. Okay. Actually, 2/3 of the way through it after like 6 attempts. That's not bad.
No, it's not.
Fuck. 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 Okay. Deep breath.
Wait, is all of this just so you can get past that tiny little block?
Yup.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Damn it. Fuck. Fuck.
Guy says, you can do it. I'm not sure if he's being sarcastic or not. I'm going to assume no. Because our fans care.
Yeah, fans are great, and they wouldn't do something mean like be sarcastic about me successfully completing this really, really hard thing. That'd be mean.
Of
Fuck.
course.
Fuck.
Neil Nandu, who I didn't notice was here, hey Neil, says, show the game you're the boss.
And boss. Fuck.
Bomber says, use Rock Smash.
Fuck. Keep getting left.
Actually, when it comes to Pokemon, I get burned out on the games very easily. And this is from someone who really loves to experience grinding, honestly. Like,
We're so close.
Damn, that was close. Hey, Greek guy.
Yes! Yes!
Hey, Zero's here. I'll add him to the call 1 second.
3.5 minutes, motherfucker.
Well done.
Hi, Zero.
There we go. Hello. Yeah, now do it again.
Alright. Zero, you're kind of quiet. I can't hear you at all.
Oh, that was a dead end.
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
It's getting better.
Fuck am I?
Alright. Can you hear me now?
A little bit?
How about now?
Kind of.
Gosh darn it.
It's still coming down from the other thing that I just did.
You can unwind from that. Release the air you've been holding in.
Ow.
Ah. Why?
Okay.
Hi, Zero. I can hear you now, yes.
I had to unplug and replug my mic back into a different USB port. I'm sorry if I heard everyone.
It's alright. We've run into another roadblock. I've forgotten how to get this one.
Just use your power.
Wait.
Nice.
No, I remember now. Okay. I need to do this next section without getting a checkpoint. That was how you do it.
Oh, right. Okay, I get it now. You move the block, and then you have something to hit when you go up.
Yeah, that one block on the right blocks the other one, which is a moving platform. So if you get the one on the right will disappear if you step on it. So you step on it, get the moving platform moving back and forth, and then you die and come back down here to this checkpoint, and you can bounce up onto the moving platform and back down onto the item.
And you gotta do all that in one life, too. Damn.
Yup.
That's gonna suck ass.
Especially when there's checkpoints in the way, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Wait. Oh, shit! See, now the problem is, I have to go back so I can get that first checkpoint again.
Well, don't worry about it. All you gotta do is be good.
Shut up, Zero. Why did you arrive? You're just gonna troll the whole time. The whole time. Okay. Alright, going back. Getting that fucking checkpoint. There we go. Okay. Okay. Ah. Wah. Wah.
All you have to do, Casey, is not die.
No, now I've got to avoid these checkpoints, is what I have to do. God. Fuck! Motherfucker! I didn't do it, if you're wondering, I didn't do it.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Why are you doing 100% speedrun again?
Because that's the thing that I have a time for.
How fast can you switch your gravity?
As soon as you touch the floor. Ah, got it. I got it.
So you can't do it in midair? That makes me sad.
69s, why would you say that? I'm having horror flashbacks right now.
Oh.
He said just follow the damn train, Casey.
That one guy says, hey Zero, what's up? Well, you see that one guy. I'm watching Casey suffer, and I was just watching the Better Call Saul finale with my dad, which is,
Okay.
yeah, he wanted to watch it really badly, and I was like, okay, Dad.
The chat was just talking about that.
It was actually.
Yeah, said it was pretty good.
It was pretty dark, and I like it. Ooh, some stuff happens.
Well, it tends to in Breaking Bad. That's a show that's like kind of rife with consequences. It makes sense that Better Call Saul would kind of follow the same role.
Because Saul is just so self-destructive, but it's more than just him. He's like he knows people that are bad, but in different ways, I guess. And Bomber BCM says, "Yo, Zero, that ending has a lot of the feels." To which I'm saying, yeah, feels, I guess. I mean, I don't feel bad for the thing at the very, very end. I mean, I kind of do. But mostly in, like, finally, I guess. Does that make me a bad person? I don't know.
Why doesn't he have to deal with any spikes? Like, what is this?
You know, some people were just born lucky. I would know.
Don't worry, there's a section later where he does have to deal with spikes, and it is the worst thing ever. It is quite possibly worse than that other thing that I did earlier.
So how you moving the other guy?
If you're on the ground, he will follow you. If you're on the ceiling, he won't.
I see. He's not a big fan of Spider-Man.
Sure.
Yeah, Bomber. Yeah, I do feel bad for Howard. You know, he kind of got put in a bad situation. Yet we never really got to see his perspective of everything.
Why? Sorry. Yeah, I feel bad for Howard too, I guess. Whoever that is.
Don't worry. Oh, I just saw the thing where you screwed up and the person died. Good job.
Shut up.
Why?
Good job.
Why would he do that?
Because life is pain and existence is suffering. That's why.
I fixed it, shut up.
Doesn't mean it's not funny.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, just a little, buddy. Just a little. There we go. Okay. Yeah, whatever, shut up. Oh, bollocks.
Bomber says, Howard actually liked Jimmy. Makes me think if you're friends with someone, does that make his enemies automatically become your enemies? This is an interesting question.
What?
If you're, this make Bomber's BCM was talking about Better Call Saul. It's like makes me think if you're friends with someone, does that mean does that make your friends' enemies automatically become your enemies?
No.
I mean, if you want to be supportive of your friend, I guess technically, but not necessarily.
Not necessarily is probably the correct answer there. I mean, they can be, but that's kind of more of an up to you kind of thing.
Go. Yes. Okay, all we're gonna do is go back. Fuck. I hate this game.
I can. There's lag, so when I can't see exactly what he's doing as he's doing it, but I can tell from his reactions.
That was stupid. I did a stupid thing.
Oh boy. All you gotta do
Oh
is
god, he reset too. That's stupid.
life, existence. That's stupid.
2, 3, 4. Okay, that bit I can do easily. Okay.
So I do have some pretty good news. My dad got a new router, and one of those new router things is like you get like 3 different things that you stick in your house, super like signal booster things or whatever. And I got one in my room,
Oh.
and so my download speed went from like, it was really bad. It was like 300, and I know this is probably nothing compared to what slicers deal with, but I was at like 360 kilobytes per second. Is just our router was so old. Router.
That's still
whatever.
that's still roughly twice what I get at max. So.
Yeah, I figured, but so now like my download speed jumped up to about 14 megabytes per second, and I feel the power now, and that means I might actually be able to stream again.
Power's good.
Yeah, chat. That math problem was less of a math problem and more just like simple logic.
What are we talking about?
69's in the chat posted a math problem. When I was 6, my sister was half my age. Now I'm 70. How old is she?
Yeah, which the answer is like 67.
Yeah.
Because age doesn't work in fractions. My sister and I are linked. She only grows at half the rate I do.
Okay, just time it right, just time it right, just time it right. Fuck! I didn't time it right.
You know, at one point you need to do a stream of like Kaizo Mario or something. Just because it would make you mad.
No.
How about I Want to Be the Guy? That's a fun one.
This is not a rage quit channel.
I've actually already played I Want to Be the Guy to way through it. I think I've beat 3 of the bosses.
See, I played it when I was much younger, and I could not do anything with it. Oh, this is fun. Gotta make myself ugly. But yeah, I played it when I was younger, and I don't think I beat any of the bosses. And I just was just like, this, I don't want to play this, so I'm just gonna stop. I don't want to hurt myself.
Okay. Progress. I missed a section. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Because that's...
You know, what game I recently just kind of beat?
Which?
Ori and the Blind Forest. It's on sale because, you know, they announced the sequel. And so that's a very beautiful game. Like, my computer was like freaking out, and it would just randomly like slow down. And it turned out for some reason the definitive edition doesn't automatically use my NVIDIA graphics card. It was using my like Intel one, which is
Wow.
really weird.
That is weird. I want to say I've had that happen before, but I can't name any examples offhand.
And I'm like, why is this game running like garbage? It's not that intensive. And lo and behold, there it was. And then once I fixed that, it was actually fun to play.
Ah.
You having fun, Casey?
Kind of. What time are we on? 41 minutes? That's not bad.
Yeah.
I've actually done, I think, the hardest bits of the game, to be honest. By comparison, the rest of it's not so bad.
I don't understand this game. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all, good sir.
There's not much to get.
Why are we in space? Who are these people?
They're the crew of a ship that were like trying to save the universe that's, you know, kind of collapsing in on itself, and they get trapped in a spatial warp, and the crew gets scattered, and you have to find them all.
What he said.
And they're all pretty smiley.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the captain
Fair
gets a
enough.
frowny face when he figures out that his entire crew is missing, but yes.
Frowny face.
Ooh, I love this section.
Why is that?
One, because it's the best song in the soundtrack, and two, because I, for some reason, like sections like these. You should be seeing it by now.
Yeah.
I have. Zero, have you ever beat Resident Evil 4 and unlocked the hand cannon? And the other bonus gun section?
I haven't, like, the thing with Resident Evil is it's always something that my dad plays, and I just watch him play it. I've never actually, like, gone through and played the entire game by myself, because I usually just help him on all the bosses that he's stuck on.
Oh.
I like have a weird relationship with that game. Because, like, my dad plays zombie games, and then I help him with it, usually, if he gets stuck. But, like, that kind of, at the same time, makes me not want to play it on my own. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like a fun thing you do together, so playing it on your own will kind of ruin that. I get that.
Like, when my brother needed help on a, boss for, like, on the final boss of Super Mario Galaxy 2, I could no longer play that game because I already played the final boss, because I beat the final boss for him. So, I don't know, it's weird. Clown BCM says, I bought the bootleg version of the new Mummy movie with Tom Cruise, and my only takeaway is that Tom Cruise is old. I'm a fan of his, but yes, except he's older now. That new Mummy movie is it's so dumb.
In fairness, the last Mummy movie was kind of dumb too.
I know you're not gonna go into that expecting any sort of high quality changing the medium writing, but boy, like there's a whole I don't even want to talk about what exactly happens, but there's a final fight against the mummy, and it is all kinds of stupid.
Oh,
I
great.
love it.
He was like really excited to do the spacewalk thing, wasn't he? Not spacewalk, the zero gravity thing.
I don't remember. All I know is that there was a mummy, and that, like, the mummy was, like, sexy lady, apparently. And, like, yeah, mummy wants his bod, is the whole thing. She wants his bod because he's now her chosen one to bring, Set into the world. And they try to set up a whole organization in that movie that hunts monsters and stuff.
They're trying to franchise it. Oh no.
Yes, it's part of the Dark Universe. That's what they're calling it.
It's at this point the whole cinematic universe thing is getting cute, or at least everyone's trying to rip off Marvel's.
They have a whole, like one of the leaders of the organization is Dr. Jekyll.
Okay, well in that case
Really?
they're just kind of ripping off the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, really.
Yeah, and he has to take his medicine or else he turns into Mr. Hyde.
That's backwards.
Yes, it is.
That's literally backwards.
We have to. There's a medicine that fights evil. We have to fight evil. It's and then he goes all really like Cockney when he turns into Mr. Hyde. He's pretty much the same. He's like thick Cockney accent is actually charismatic. So, yeah. What a silly movie. Oh hey Weasel. I saw you in the chat.
Hey, Weasel.
Yeah, you guys were talking. I didn't want to interrupt. Weasel's here. What's up?
Hey, Weasel.
Yeah, no, Greek guy, it's called VVVVVV. That's what it's called. Yeah, that one guy was, you know, screw that organization he belongs to. I was talking about the Scientology. Yeah, the Scientology is kind of dumb. But you know what? As long as there's something dumb, people will probably find a way to try to make it make sense. Like, flat earthers. There are arguments for flat Earth.
No.
They make arguments for flat Earth. Is what I mean.
Oh.
They try to justify it. You know.
Sorry, I'm seeing. It's still funny. This game sometimes.
What do you guys think? Flat Earth or cubed Earth?
What would you do with the corners? That'd be awesome to stand on like the corner of the Earth, like literally on the corner.
Yeah. It's like a mountain.
Like visiting the four corners of the Earth would be a thing you could legitimately do. That would be really cool. Fuck.
Yeah, Weasel, we stream every Thursday.
Most Thursdays.
Most Thursdays. There was that one
There have
time
been-
that Casey... There's times when Casey can't stream, and there's that one time where Casey couldn't stream. So he's like, hey, you can try to stream if you want to. And then I tried, and then my internet failed. But that won't happen again, so I got a new router.
Yeah, it was your internet that failed, not the other thing that's always terrible.
You know, it's not that terrible, it's more my human error and not understanding. That's what I say.
You sound like an abused spouse.
It's so painful. Yeah. That's my relationship with OBS right now. Oh yeah. I just remembered. Barebones today. I'm gonna have to.
I'm probably going to have to skip it.
Yeah, I won't be able to be there.
Starting to get a little bit annoyed with this section.
At least you, do you have a certain number of lives, or like, how does...
There are no lives
Oh,
in this
sorry.
game. It's for this. Every 5 seconds you survive, that 5 seconds will stay off of the clock, but it will count up to the nearest 5 seconds.
Oh, that was fucking terrible. You almost had it. You were like a third of a second off.
Antonio K says triangular prism. I'm gonna accept that as a possible Earth theory.
No, no, it's not.
Barbie CM
It's always a
says
theory until you disprove it. I mean,
Yeah,
no one's
Bobby-
technically
yeah.
disproven it yet.
no one's actually ever gone up into space and seen the Earth. Barbie CM says best response ever heard for Tom Cruise is great was a rapper who said he's the greatest of all time because he completed the mission that was impossible 5 times. It's true.
Yeah, that's like it's a logical argument technically.
69 says, what if life is just a game and when you die it's like New Game Plus? Well, I don't know. That sounds interesting. But like, you get a lot more speedrunners, I feel like, than we do normally.
That's a terrible joke, and I hope you realize why.
I do realize why. Neil Nandu says, what about cylindrical Earth? You know, that would be an interesting idea for a story. You have one person on one side of the cylinder and another person on the other side of the cylinder, and the two worlds that can't understand each other. Yeah. Cool theory. Bomber Simpsons, that would suck because the next game we'd probably be in a wheelchair. Increased difficulty. Oh.
Or brown.
Well, you know, Stephen Hawking's is like, he kind of, you know, has the high score, I think.
Did you just say all brown, Slicer?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, technically that would be increased difficulty, I agree with you, but...
I tried to ignore it, don't bring it up.
Actually, Weasel does raise an interesting point. Generally, New Game Plus is easier.
Yeah, kinda.
Antonio K says, "Oh, hey, weird question. Is there a standard dice rolling method for D&D?" No.
You either get the tower or you just throw the dice yourself. Like, the little
Like,
tower thing with the folds in it, so it rolls it for you, basically.
I just toss it myself, like, in terms of just rolling the dice.
I have a dice rolling cup, essentially. It's basically just a little shot glass that I put the dice in and then shake it up in that and then just throw it out.
Yeah, just do whatever you want.
My best friend can, with like, I think it's like 8 out of 10 times, roll the exact number she wants. So,
Yep,
she should probably be forced to use a cup. But,
That is a skill that people have and they use to cheat casinos and stuff.
I had a friend who just has the best luck and just always rolls a 20 no matter how she rolls it. Well, not always, but most of the time. And it led for some very interesting stories. Not two. Is she a witch? You know, you never know who
Way
is.
more than a duck.
Yeah, I mean, unless you do the duck test, you never really know.
I'm so lost. Oh, okay.
You play this game, yet you don't play Mario games. I'm confused.
I didn't grow up on Mario games, so I don't have the nostalgia. Sorry.
They can be good without the nostalgia.
Yeah, I played, like, about a quarter of the way into Super Mario World. That's a pretty good game.
Pretty good game.
Yeah.
69 says, this game seems like something only a masochist would play. And I'm inclined to agree with you.
Disagree. It's not that hard once you get the mechanics, which is a very simple mechanic, so it's not that difficult to grasp.
Weasel had the quote, but can you not also build bridges out of stone? Neil Nanda wants to know what the duck test is. Watch Monty Python, get back to us, please.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail, to be specific, because there's a lot of Monty Python in fairness.
They're all good, but Antonio K says, I want to be here. It is a running joke for me in any campaign to consistently roll low. This is in real life, and electronically I've rolled 20. Well, you're like Casey then.
I don't roll low, though, that's the thing. Bare bones is kind of bullshit. Which, ironically,
That's
the name of the thing is actually Bare Bones Bullshit, the chat channel we use. But, yeah, you have to roll high to activate your negative traits as well as positive ones. So, I roll high for everything, so I succeed most of the time, but I also succeed in my failures, is the way that I make sense of it.
My character has had to save his life multiple times from endangering it as well, because I roll too high all the time.
Yeah.
Bomb BCM says, that was always weird to me. A witch's only weakness is fire, but we'll all die if you burned us to death. They made up a whole bunch of BS witch tests.
Yep,
I guess.
One of them was tying them up and throwing them into a lake, I believe. And if they floated, then they were a witch. If they didn't, then they were a good Christian woman, and you know, will go to heaven.
Yeah, weird.
So essentially, they die either way. If they float, then they get, you know, burned at the stake. If they don't, then they drown.
That's fanaticism at its finest. But I mean, it's awful. Barbie Sam says, but then again, in The Wizard of Oz, the witch is only weak to water and houses. Well, you know what? I think most people are weak to houses.
Yeah, houses suck.
Well, when they fall on you, they do.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Weasel coming in with this history facts. Well, historically, only 1 or 2 witches were burned at the stake. Most of them were hanged. Well, thank you for that uplifting message. And also, he says, you suck on defense, so your character gets injured a lot, Casey.
Who said that?
Weasel.
Oh, right, yeah. In fairness, the one time I've really had to roll a defensive skill, I got Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That doesn't sound good.
My skill I have is pretty multi-purpose, so it works for defense as well as other things. So I was like, yeah, this will work out just well. I hope I'm not overpowered.
Here's the thing. What he's talking about is we were attacked by basically a giant floating sea urchin, you know, the spiky ball things that are in the ocean.
Yeah.
Zero's response to this was, I'm going to explode it, because that's one of his superpowers. After rolling incredibly well, I pointed out, hey, genius, what you basically did was turn this thing into a giant shrapnel grenade when it's floating about 10 feet away from us.
Yes. At which point I started laughing and saying yes, over and over again.
Yeah.
And everybody rolled well enough on defense to avoid damage completely except Casey.
Fucking Snake
Uh,
That being said, I did have some boxcars saved up, so I could have just, you know, auto-succeeded at least once.
See, I forgot that we could save up boxcars.
Yeah, so did I. That's why I didn't I've never used them, because I forget that they exist.
I don't know if I have any. Do I? How do you know?
Because you're supposed to mark them down on your sheet.
Yeah, I didn't mark them down on my sheet. That's a bit
Boxcars
of
for
a
the people
problem.
that aren't in the game and thus probably have no idea what you're talking about. The system we're using is basically a 2d6 game, so you don't need any other dice but 2d6. And if
Yeah,
you roll,
2 6-sided dice.
Yeah, so if you roll double sixes, or boxcars, as they're called in some vernacular for stupid reasons I don't care to get into, then that's an automatic success on whatever you're trying to do. And you can also save those up, and there will be a stored success that you can pull out whenever you want to, and you will automatically succeed in what you're doing once.
Yeah, and I was not marking mine down because I missed that section in the rules, I guess.
Oh. Well.
That being said, I always roll tons of successes anyway, so it's not like it matters much.
Fuck you, Zero.
You're welcome.
I mean, yeah, technically you do save my life occasionally when you do stupid things that endangers my life.
I save your life every time I do stupid things that endanger your life. Like, remember that time I stuck the heart of a Eldritch Abomination and replaced your heart with it?
Yeah, when I didn't want you to do that, and there were people there that could have healed me.
But I saved your life, and I made you Eldritch. It's a win-win situation.
Yeah, no one seems to get that I'm playing a character that's trying to very, very hard to be the human.
I don't...
Depending on the setting, that can be very hard.
See, he's
Yeah,
trying very,
so-
very hard to be human. I'm trying very, very hard to take him away from that.
So's the DM, though. You have the DM on your side in that instance. And I'm not enamored with that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's. I also played a 2d6 game, Monster Hearts, and that was unfortunately what the game was like. The GM was very much influencing the characters in ways that he didn't necessarily want to go.
Well, now you're gonna make me sad. I'm sorry, Casey.
That's alright.
Well, if the players do it, it's fine, but it's the GM doing it that's the problem.
When
Arguably fine, because you can't fight back, but...
Antonio K says, screw you, Zero. Well, you know what? I can accept that.
I say it well often enough, so, you know.
That
I
one guy
assume
says,
you have to.
that one guy says, so when are these campaigns coming to the channel?
As far as I'm aware, they're not. That's not up to me because we have players that aren't part of anything on the channel.
Yeah, we have players who aren't part of the podcast, so that's not really a thing that's probably going to come to the channel. That's just a thing we do on the side. Maybe in the future.
Maybe.
Barnby Sam says, so is Casey the heart of the team that dies near the end in order to motivate the team?
Yeah, I'm basically Phil Coulson at this point.
Yeah, he mentions Agent Coulson. Avengers. Well, I don't know if you're the heart of the team, but you're definitely like the spleen or something.
If Casey dies for the team, will it be his choice, or are you guys going to push him into danger just so he can be that
The
role?
latter.
The latter, yeah. And Lisa says, and by the way, Casey, Tater even told me off the record that your resin heart is in fact a huge benefit. And it is a huge
It's all
benefit,
well and
but
good
he
to
doesn't...
say it's a benefit, but it's not a benefit to my character if the character doesn't want it. That's what he doesn't seem to get. I'm not a min-maxer. I like to roleplay, and he's not letting me do that.
Yeah, no, I get that it's a benefit, but like Casey wants to be as human as possible, and that's kind of... Again, my character had to roll like a kind of eldritch insanity check, and he rolled pretty high, so that ended up being, yeah, I'm just gonna tear a piece off of this and replace an organ with it.
Yeah, and that was fine. It was less fine when the DM basically said, hey, this is now metaphysically a part of you and you can never ever get rid of it ever.
Yeah, that kind of stunk. I guess we just have to rewrite metaphysics.
Well, that's basically what my character's, you know, sub goal is. So.
Yeah. For this, I think we should just kind of say what our characters are. My character's like, you know Mega Man from Konosuba? Imagine like a male version of that.
Yeah, pretty much. I end up becoming his minder, essentially. Unwillingly.
Yeah.
The Explosion Witch?
Yep.
Yes. I have pyrokinesis at rank 10, which is the highest. And pyrokinesis I defined as can excite atoms. So I can blow things up, basically.
Yeah.
And
you can basically, you know, cause combustion and things, which is pyrokinesis technically, but it's also, you know, explode things.
yeah. And also have like telekinesis. And my character is, we went to like a Cthulhu place, and my character is the most insane of us all right now from witnessing horrors with his telekinetic powers. Telepathic powers, rather. So that means fun times.
Yeah, a lot of that was self-inflicted as well, worth noting.
I was like, I'm gonna use telekinetic powers to see what this thing is, and then I immediately regretted that.
Yes! I did that
And
way
then-
easier than I thought it would. Sorry.
Casey's like a tech character who's like trying to become magic, kind of.
Yeah, what the basic concept for the character was a tech character that was trying to masquerade as a magic character because that's more marketable, essentially.
Yeah.
But also had, because you have, when you create a character, you have to have positive traits and negative traits. So I had the positive trait of, hey, I have really good super science bullshit that is basically indistinguishable from magic, so we called it Claw Tech.
Alright.
Sci-fi nerds will get the joke. But also for the negative trait I had is terrified of things that he doesn't understand how they work.
Oh right.
So
yeah,
he's
I remember
pretending
you
to, he
mentioned
was
that.
pretending to be a magic dude, but any actual magic would freak him the fuck out. Was how I imagined the character. And
Yeah.
then Spoken immediately had to get rid of that trait at the beginning of the game.
Spoken immediately.
He had me get rid of that trait almost immediately
Oh, why?
because it was annoying him, I assume.
Oh. Oh, is he the GM or like?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
In fairness, it did crop up way more than you would expect it would in the first game. It would have stopped doing so as much after that, but in
Well, I
the
mean-
moments I can understand just saying, okay, we're just gonna get rid of this.
I imagine, yeah, that's a trait that's going to crop up a lot right away
Yeah.
as your character gains understanding, you know.
My character has the negative trait, Boom Goes the Weasel, where he has to blow things up. Like, it's an impulse that he must fulfill.
Mm.
And as well as Easily Deceived as another one, which kind of to the benefit of the party, I guess. And he's a Chuny, so
Yeah. Well, naturally,
Not-
it's a Mega Man clone.
yeah. Though he's not exactly Mega Man, I wouldn't say, like, he's kind of a bit crazier, I guess.
Yep. Agreed. Fuck.
And much simpler. I'm gonna go back. We're kind of talking over the comments. Antonio K says, so Zero is child-proof. This sounds like some family comedy where Zero instantly causes problems, and Casey's the one who more than likely is left in the position to clean up.
Yup. Oh, other
So-
facet of my character is basically he was a dad, he was bad at it, but he was one. And
Yeah.
Zero's character is a child, so they basically decided, hey, this should work out. Let's make him the minder for this literally explosive 13-year-old.
Yeah. Barbie Sam says, interesting campaign. That one guy says, are we going to discuss metaphysics and how CHIM from the Elder Scrolls was parodied by South Park of all things?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
For one thing, I don't know what CHIM is in the Elder Scrolls. That's actually a new one on me, which is surprising.
Weasel's been talking about the campaign and how he suspects his character and your character, Casey, will probably be dating by the end of the campaign.
That's what Spoken said. I don't see it. Mostly because dating is very much a thing that is beyond my character at this point.
Yeah. My character is probably going to never date because his true love is only explosions, you know. So
No, that makes sense. I mean, chances are you might get shoehorned into it though, if trends continue.
This is fucking with my head, I'm not gonna lie.
it's okay. All you gotta do is not die. Weasel being very active in the chat and talking about this campaign. Okay. You can do it, Casey. I believe in you.
I did it. Thanks though.
Okay.
God, that's yeah, this screws with me too. I don't know if I could do this.
Yeah, that one guy clarifies how Tiber Septim became a god.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, this looks fun.
It is a fun game.
Yeah.
I'd say it doesn't get enough love, but it gets a lot of love. Or it did when it came out.
I've always been a fan of challenging platformers.
Andreas, the cast is currently myself, Slicinus, Casey on the controls, and Zero with
Yeah.
color commentary here with me.
At this point, I feel like I'm more of a side character for the podcast. I haven't been on the podcast in so long. I'm like the.
My intention is to like rotate when we do it, so I can actually get people on that haven't been on in a while. But you know, things happen. That's a tricky proposition.
I feel like the Daisy in the Mario universe, in which I was on the earlier episodes, and I was in an early game, but now I'm just in all the spin-offs.
In fairness, so is Waluigi, and Waluigi is obviously the best character in the series. So.
Yeah, but Waluigi needs a game for himself. You know, that's what I think.
It would be nice. I mean, he's the people's champion after all.
Remember that time when Waluigi was the arch villain of the dance game?
No.
It was the Mario Dance Dance Revolution game. The final boss of that, the villain behind it all, was Waluigi.
Okay.
Oh, also yes, Cyber Weasel in the chat is part of our group, so he is uncast as well, in a more text-based way.
You can go on a text adventure with Cyber Weasel right now. It's probably not that as interesting as other text adventures, but you know that's how life is.
Evidently completely forgotten how to do this section. God damn it.
Look, all you gotta do is be good. It's quite simple.
Fuck you, Zero.
What if you bounce off that middle console to give yourself some time so you're not... Because it doesn't seem like the things line up right where you can just do it in one shot. Okay, I would love to see a Wario version of Peach and Daisy. That would be either interesting or terrifying.
Wapeach and Wazy.
It's basically
Yes.
the Kankas from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Yeah, basically. Does that
Yeah,
mean there's gonna be one hot one and the other ones are just kind of eh?
Yeah. Out of curiosity, which one was the hot one?
Marie, the blue hair.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think everybody can agree with that.
Lee was not bad. I love pear-shaped women, but like, her voice, it's just You could have made it. You could have made that, Casey.
I've done it. You're behind.
Andrea says, "Oh, I heard a while ago that D&D wouldn't be happening. I'm curious, what did your characters be? Really wish it could have happened." D&D didn't happen, but we are doing BBS. Barebones.
What were our characters for the D&D campaign? That was what he's asking.
It was... I can't remember.
Mine was going to be a wild mage that we created another like little mechanic that was like a sanity mechanic from like
Yeah.
what's it called? The fucking Cthulhu shit.
Shit, I talk about this game all the time and I cannot remember.
Eternal Darkness? No? Yes?
Don't think so. No.
No, it's something similar.
Yeah. But, yeah, my character was a bird-person rogue, if I remember right.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah. And I was the DM, and I was still very... It was like my first time ever DMing, and I made some... I made mistakes, but... we tried, and it just didn't work out.
It was a scheduling issue, if I remember right.
Yeah.
We could never find a time where we're all there consistently.
And that happens when you have lots of people.
That's true.
Cyber Weasel says there's unused assets in Super Mario 64 DS indicates Waluigi might have been planned for the game at some point. I hope Waluigi was in that game. It would have been great. Tony UK says Waluigi's Diner. Thank you. I get that reference. Farm BCM says 1.5 of the cankers were hot. Okay. Sure.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it depends on how much of a percentage you consider a woman's voice to be.
Antonio K says Call of Cthulhu, Amnesia.
Probably called Cthulhu.
I think I know which game you're talking about. The one with the what was it? the girl is the main character. And,
Oh, that was Eternal Darkness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what I was thinking.
that's it. That's it.
I said
It's
Eternal
that, it's that
Darkness.
kind of thing, but there is an RPG that has a sanity mechanic in it. It's like all like, what's the name of the dude?
I
The
don't know.
Cthulhu dude.
Old Man Henderson? No. Cthulhu? Nyarlathotep.
The guy that wrote it.
Lovecraft.
There you go. All Lovecraftian stuff. There's an RPG about that. And basically, you're expected to lose.
Bomber BCM says, in D&D, do female dwarves have beards? That one guy
Yes.
says no, Bomber, but I'm gonna say yes, they do.
They can.
Because screw you, they can.
Yeah.
It's up to the DM.
They totally do. How dare you?
It's up to the dwarf, really.
A dwarf without a beard is not a dwarf.
You know, he brings up a good point. Without a beard, it's just a hobbit
Yeah. A fat
or a
hobbit.
halfling or a halfling.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't speak against dwarves that don't have beards, female dwarves that don't have beards, because Dagna from Dragon Age Inquisition was hot. For reasons that we won't go into, because it's,
Of course.
we've
Of course.
played it up too
Of-
much, and we're not going to go into it, is what we're not going to do.
Bob BCM says, thank God, that would make dating a dwarf really awkward. Well, you know,
That's a lie.
dating a dwarf in general would never be
Well,
awkward.
Okay, look at it this way. If she has a beard up top, she doesn't have one down below.
Okay, no.
You can only have one beard. So
No, that's not true.
Deep in the heart of the jungle lies the clitoris.
Oh my gosh.
That was a
Did
joke
you
my
just beat
sister
the
told
game?
me. No. I still have to get the last
Oh.
two things, and I think there's a section after that where you get, like, a bonus section.
Bob BCM says, not because she has a beard, but because I can't grow one and I'm super competitive.
Mm.
You see, I have the opposite problem. I'm always growing a beard.
Yeah, get her suit scrub. It means hairy. The suit means hairy.
Oh, okay.
I don't like this conversation.
Can you not grow a beard either?
I just said I grow beard like crazy.
Yeah, I grow, like, scruff. I can't... It can only get to, like, a centimeter long. That's about it. Not
I
even
can grow
that.
like pretty much a full beard in like a week.
Okay, we're at 118, and I'm missing 2 of the little shiny things.
Oh.
I mean, do you have to play the whole game, or can you just go through the game and... You know?
No, I can just go
Get
and
them.
find them, which is what I'm
Oh,
gonna
good,
do.
okay.
That one guy says, I'll take one below. Gosh darn it.
I apparently completely missed this one.
I can't even see them on your map. I'm at 144 quality, by the way, so I can't really see much of anything.
I'm at 480.
Well, they don't actually show up on the map. I'm just looking for sections of the map that I haven't filled in yet.
Oh, gotcha.
Antonio K says, better take a machete with you. Yes,
Well,
right.
you're not wrong.
He's not.
But then she'll get mad at you, though, because, you know,
Do we need to know that
it's like cutting off a dude's beard that's, like, really well manicured and stuff. Like, she took
don't need
put
to know
effort into
this.
growing that.
I don't need to know this.
You brought it up.
Yeah, but half the
I
fun of
didn't-
continuing a conversation long past where it should have stopped is making people uncomfortable.
I didn't bring it up, it was the comments. I'm just reading out the comments like a good person. I'm just being a good boy. Why do I have to be tormented so? Bomber BCM says, I just couldn't live with myself if my girlfriend beats me in the beard department. Same reason I can't be with tall girls. If I need your help to reach the top shelf, then I'm gonna be depressed. That's
If you
deep,
can't
man.
deal with tall girls, you are missing out.
Mm.
You know what? I agree with that. I agree with that entirely. Probably because
I've
I
only
like tall-
dated shorter women, so I couldn't tell you. I can say it's kind of awkward sometimes, physically, when things are trying to happen.
What, when the show...
Always bring a
Sex.
step. Always bring a step stool with you. Always.
A nice stable one too.
Thing is,
I mean,
if
when
they're
you're
tall
reaching
enough-
for the tall thing.
If they're tall enough, then, you know, you don't have to get on your knees or anything, and that's actually really convenient. Like,
Oh my gosh.
Reasons.
yeah. Well, I suppose in that case you would literally have to be short enough by comparison. That's...
Also, if you don't have to go on your knees for things to happen, like, that's full-on giantess fetish right there.
Yeah,
Or
well,
you're a midget.
Yeah. Yeah, that is probably where I would draw the line, though. Like, 6 foot something is probably where I would draw the line, I think.
I draw no lines.
Okay, where the fuck is
Weasel,
the
to be
last
fair, everyone is petty in high school. Like, it's just everyone is.
Yeah. It's, I'm really neurotic and self-conscious about something about me, so I'm going to pick at everything about everyone else, so they ignore the bad things about me.
Antonio
And focus on how bad
says.
they feel about themselves. It's shitty, I guess.
Antonio says, see Casey gets it. That one guy says, I'm 6'2", my first GF was 5 foot. But he originally said my first GF was 5. That came out wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Bomb BCM says, but all my female friends love tall guys, even though they're like 5 feet even. You know, people like, it's a thing where girls tend to like taller guys and guys like to tend to like shorter girls. That's usually a thing.
Okay.
That is the norm, I feel.
This speed run seems to have, well, time attack seems to have hit a bit of a roadblock. I don't know where the last thing is.
Well, I guess it's time for you to just painstakingly look through the whole game.
I guess it's time for you to give up. Give up. Give up. Right here, live on stream, live Casey giving up. Bear witness to the great give up. Antonia K says, do you want dinner, a bath, or 20 years in prison?
Wow.
Gross.
For one guy. Because he's a 5. Bobby Sam says, like the senior freshman theory. Senior year, my friend dated a freshman, but I just saw it as super weird. Senior year, I knew a girl who had a crush on me, and she was a freshman, and I friend zoned her. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Zero's escapades.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
age gaps are a lot more significant when you're young. Like,
I can't really talk. My girlfriend is 18.
yeah, like I say, 18 is about the threshold. Like,
And I'm
when
21.
both parties are 18, at least, it's a lot less of an issue. But
Yeah.
when one of them is 18
Yeah.
and the other one's 14, that's...
And
Not
yeah,
quite. Okay.
Weasel says, well, Zero, living the dream. And to which I say, well, you know, sometimes Senpai doesn't notice you.
Yeah. Also, yes, Weasel, as of, like, 12 hours ago, I do.
Have a girlfriend. 12 hours ago.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Recent development.
Oh, shit!
Congratulations.
You have to talk to the blue bitch to get the last one. God damn it.
Yay! Look at this speed run.
I did it. Fucking Christ.
Oh. That bitch. Why? Why would she hold on to that and not put it in the pile for you?
Alright, either there's a last little gameplay segment or I just finished it.
That one guy says, I've only dated older women, part of the reason why Kawakami is my waifu. Well, you know, you can say Kawakami all you want, but we all know the real answer. It's Makoto.
I don't even know what that's from.
Persona 5.
Persona 5.
I'm kind of torn
Oh,
between
gotcha.
Makoto, Futaba, and Kawakami, to be honest.
I actually really like Futaba. She was number one waifu, technically.
Only
With
downside,
Makoto's-
only downside of Futaba is it makes me feel squicky because she is not particularly socially or mentally mature.
Yeah. And she's like the Risei of the game, but less so, I guess. Like, she's the same age as Risei. She's only a little slightly younger than you. But, like, she seems younger, if that makes sense.
Risei had to mature because she is in a career where you have to be mature, at least sometimes. So
Yeah.
that
So
that would
it's a
make
different situation. So I'm a big fan of Futaba, but I get why she's not the popular choice for a lot of people. Makoto tends to be the go-to in Persona 5.
127, ladies and gentlemen, is the final time for 100% completion of this game.
You beat your own time and you were in a stream this time. Like, damn, man, impressive.
Yep, go me.
Yeah.
Go me.
Nice, congratulations. Cyberweasel says, I never even found out Haru was a party member until a few days ago because no one was talking about her. Haru is my favorite cinnamon roll / serial killer.
What?
There's some dialogue with her when you're in Mementos, and she's like, you know, I really like the sound of shadows begging for their lives. And you're just like, okay, that
Wow.
came out of nowhere. You're probably a yandere.
I'm totally into that.
Yeah, me too.
How long have we got left on the stream?
About half an hour.
Alright, I'm just gonna play this for the rest of the time then. It's basically a high score mode for that thing that I did earlier.
Well, you're doing pretty good, I'd say. Dying. Oh,
Well, that's not much of a best time, I'll admit.
it's not really.
I think the highest thing that you get an award for is like a minute, so it's actually not terrible.
I meant the fact that you lasted 1.5 seconds.
Oh, reps, okay.
Granted, I would last less, so you're fine.
That one guy says, Futaba is meh, Makoto is waifu, bait, Oya is trash, and Anne is alright.
Which one was it?
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. The reporter girl.
Oh, I liked her.
I'm not a big fan of her.
I'll rephrase. I liked her character design. She has a very cute character design, but aside from that,
It's VVVVVVVV. 6V.
VVVVV, 6Vs.
Yeah.
It's because all of the characters are named with the initial V.
Antonio,
gotcha, okay.
Antonio K says, Cinnamon Roll serial killers are the best. Faye in Effie Echoes is hilarious. And yeah, Faye in Effie Echoes is the childhood friend who really, really digs the main character to the point where you try to have her do a support with somebody else, and she's like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you. I only want to talk about this one guy. And she's like, wow, you're pretty awful and antisocial.
She what? The mic cut out on you.
There's the childhood friend in Fire Emblem Echoes is super yandere obsessed with the main character, and another girl tries to do a support with her, and the first time is like, hey, let's make conversation and do girl stuff and gossip, and she's like, I don't want to talk about anything with you. Goodbye. And it's like, oh, so that's how she is with other people.
Well, alright then.
Does that still count up as like a rank up event? Because I know Fire Emblem has those.
Yes, it still counts. It's like the bottom one though.
Okay.
And then eventually you get to like A support, and then she's like, yeah, let's be friends. Yeah, you know, I was wrong, and it's all like happiness and everything. Fire Emblem has good supports, but
So she gets good at pretending.
yes, at least. Gosh darn it. I know you're right, but like I don't want to admit it.
Mm.
They're talking about Haru in the chat. Bumpy Sim says, she knows what she wants, that's respectable. You know what? I guess.
I would say so.
Every now and then I go to look at like a manga or something, and it's like, oh hey, I think there's one I saw, it was like either a light novel or manga. It's like, all my love interests are yanderes, help me.
I mean,
I don't want to be in it. I mean, at one like, on the one hand, I mean that's kind of a very interesting situation you find yourself in. On the other hand, oh my gosh, they're all going to want to kill you.
Yeah, on every
Well, it
hand you're
depends.
gonna end up in school days. is how that
yeah.
is.
Did they find out about each other? Is the only real question here.
Oh. The anime Love Tyrant, the main girl that
I'm sorry, Love Tyrant?
Yeah, it's called Love Tyrant. It's funny. It's a comedy, romance but more comedy, I guess. And main character ends up getting paired together with just a series of events happens where basically a Cupid writes his name down on accident because she misspells another person's name. It's like, yeah, I have to pair you with somebody else, or else I will die. Not you'll die, I will die. And you'll always be alone, or something like that.
Wow.
And
shit.
and he's like, okay. And so he ends up getting paired with the girl he had a crush on for so long. And it turns out that she's actually a yandere for him, and she has like superhuman strength. And he ends up getting paired with the angel as well, so now he can't die. So this results in the yandere stabbing him, being like, "Why aren't you dying?" He's like, "Ah, stop stabbing me." It's just kind of ridiculous, over the top stuff.
What the fuck? That sounds amazing.
Go watch it; it's great. I have to link some clips later because it's pretty good.
Yeah, go ahead. Can you write down what the series is called in the Skype chat we're in?
Yeah. I'll do more than that for you, good sir. Because this
Or
thing
like
is
the first episode, honestly. Like, I got a little bit of free time after the podcast or the stream, so
yeah.
I could watch like an episode.
I feel like this is gonna jump me out of the game, but it's okay.
Well, you know what?
I said
That's
it's
how life
okay.
is. That's how life is.
I'm really bad at this mode, by the way, guys. Like, really
I noticed. I wouldn't be much better, but I have noticed.
Here we go. Love Tyrant. There we go. Barbara VCM says, if I'm trying to use someone, I'm not going to be around the bush. Go by idea that you miss 1% of the shots that you don't take. Okay, that's fair. Antonio K says, I will suffer every Valentine's Day for the girls of P5.
I think that means he would go through the harem route every single time.
That's what I mean. Like, does it have negative effects besides the video?
I don't know what he's talking about, so I'm not gonna...
One guy says, I would kill for Tharja in real life, and Antonio K says, or get killed by Tharja, which is fair.
I forget who my waifu in Fire Emblem Awakening was. Oh,
We've seen it because she's voiced by Laura Bailey.
Of course, again, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck's
I thought that
wrong
one
with
was
me?
obvious. How could you possibly forget? Cyberwheel says, everyone I see in forums for Persona 5 is saying to have Haru use an item. Apparently she gainaxes something serious when she does.
She Gynaxes?
Gynaxes, yes.
That
I don't know
means
if I know.
jiggle.
Oh,
What that means.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just a sweet summer boy. I don't know these words.
No, not even close. But I thought Gynax meant like weird fucking ending.
That's
So
a Gynax ending. Gynaxing is just boob jiggle all the time.
gotcha.
Like
I wish-
Yoko from Gurren Lagann, for example.
Man, I can't believe Yoko was 14.
Yeah, that's illogical, but okay.
I have two sisters that were, let's say, of similar build, so I'm not as surprised. At the same age, I mean.
Oh, not either. Like I've seen it, but it's still, yeah.
It
I
makes
mean, if you
everyone
want-
feel awkward, even though it really shouldn't because it's a cartoon. And like,
Look at young Jonathan Joestar for Insane. Yeah, that's a grown man. It's just like 12 years old.
you could have a wrinkly ass man with a full fucking beard, and you could say he's 6 years old. It's a cartoon. Yeah, okay.
He was born on a leap year.
Means literally nothing.
Weasel, you're not wrong. Like, May is kind of crazy.
May.
He's talking about
Oh,
Pokemon game protagonists sure have big cracks for being 11.
Yeah.
They in game they really don't.
Kind
That's-
of not.
that's-
I mean,
That's mostly fan art.
and the anime. In fairness,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the anime ages them up slightly. I don't know.
it doesn't. But in Hoenn it was 12, and again, I had a sister that was of similar build at 12. So it happens. It's unusual, but it happens.
Bomb BCM says everyone in anime develops at 13. We all know this. Oh gosh, what was the worst one? There was one anime I saw where everybody was, and I know this is probably gonna sound generic, but everybody was like middle school and they all looked like adults.
Icon?
I can't remember.
Because Icon was bad. We're talking like the size of people breasts.
Oh gosh, no. Starboy says, Casey, you're gonna have to speak up. You're hard to hear over the music of the game.
Sorry. I think the music on that thing is actually just like way louder for some reason. So
Good thing to, you know, Weasel, if you say it's actually pronounced like Achin, I don't know if that's Akin or Aiken,
Aiken.
like,
Icon, probably.
okay, that's not, oh, what was that? I understand.
Slice's phone, I think. Yeah, I mean, what were we talking about? Aiken? Like, is that a romance show or something? Because if it is, then that makes sense. Like, Aiken. Like, to ache? I guess.
Yeah, Weasel says ironic since those tits probably make their backs ache. Hold on.
I wouldn't
Question.
say that's
Do I know what
ironic,
this-
that's more fitting.
Do I know what this is? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look this up. Images. I do not know what this is. Why have I not heard about this until now? I'm not gonna watch this, I promise.
Oh, by the
Yeah,
way,
totally.
the plot of this section is, hey, we found a thing that can probably fix the universe, yay! There you go, that's the entire plot of VVVVVVvvv.
Weasel, I already googled it, so it's fine.
Yeah, you're a little slow to the punch on that one.
Freaking
So,
out.
Did we have anything to do for the last 15 minutes of the stream?
Not really, we can probably just kind of close it out, or just hang out for a little bit. I don't know.
just, chat up, you know? If you guys want to just say something, you can go ahead and just say it, and we'll probably respond to it or something.
In some way. Maybe
I
even
like
just to
boobs.
tell you to fuck off. Who
Oh,
knows?
you
It
meant
might
the chat,
happen.
sorry. Makes more sense.
Yeah.
I'm reading the newest chapter of My Hero Academia right now.
I'm not, just kind of doing laps in this little room.
Ooh.
Okay, none of those things are on the same level of as Icon, and I'm gonna keep calling it that.
Weasel, I'm going to tell you no. I'm not going to Google any of those things. Because I'm pretty sure I know what some of them are, but I've never actually seen them for myself, and I don't want to. Because Weasel told me to Google Lemon Party, Tub Girl, Goatsy, and Harlequin Fetus.
I don't know about that last one, but it's probably disturbing.
I've heard about that last one, and I don't want to see any of these. So, no, Weasel. No. Go home. You're drunk.
I mean, once you've seen porn of people pooping, there's not really. It doesn't seem like there's much further down you can go from there.
Oh, there is a barrel underneath that barrel.
Probably, but I mean, how much worse could it possibly be?
There is a barrel underneath that barrel.
It's pretty tame, but have you guys seen the ABCs of Horror or ABCs of Death or something like that?
No.
Oh, it's mostly just it's a series of short films, all having a theme based around a letter of the alphabet, and they're all pretty disturbing.
A is for arson.
Yeah, that would probably be one of them, and then it's just a bunch of people setting fire to things.
B is
Or
for bee sting.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch
to put it-
whatever it is anymore.
To put it into perspective, one of them was based around eating. So most of the video was a fat woman walking around the city and people harassing her for being fat, basically. And so she got home, stood in front of a mirror, and used a turkey thing you use to cut turkeys with to just shear off the fat from her body.
Okay, no. Stop.
Yep.
Stop. I will slap you.
Okay.
I will slap you. This is what happens when the stream goes on too long. Okay? This is what happens. I swear, it's only this configuration of people where things go down this turn. Remember that
It's
time?
actually- It's actually super true. Oh man.
Every time it's just the three of us, stuff goes wrong.
Wait.
And then Kenshi had to yell at us. Remember that podcast we
Oh
did?
god, you're right. Okay. Yeah, okay, I have a point. Alright. We should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt.
So, yeah. I beat my record, yay. Then we talked about stuff that...
Stuff.
Yeah, thanks.
We talked about stuff that should not be brought up again.
But it's gonna be.
This is why we need Kenshi.
Isn't
He's
Kenshi
the
at work
counter.
right now?
Sorry?
Probably.
I asked
Probably.
if he was at work right now.
Doesn't he still work morning shift? In which case, no. He'd be done by now, but he's probably sleeping, is what's probably happening.
Ah.
Alright, so that was the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. Any last minute thoughts anyone wants to throw at us?
I'm sorry. I'm very much sorry.
Again,
but
I'm
you
in
know
the chat,
what?
But you know, whatever.
I'm not.
Yeah. Last time we did this and we went all did that apology podcast, we had to apologize afterwards. I was half asleep, so I didn't know what I was doing. Now I'm awake and I know what's going on, so I have to stop. So, okay. Weasel says, sorry I kind of make things wilder, guys. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's probably not helping, granted, but like, it's cool.
This
Okay.
kind of
Fit right
happens
in.
anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. It's been great.
Yeah.
It's been weird.
Have a nice Thursday. Don't think about the awful things in the world, and they'll go away, probably.
That's a
I can't-
terrible attitude to have.
I can't guarantee that at all, actually. But, you know, that's how I live.
No, that's also still terrible. Like, get mad at the things that are wrong with the world, and then do something about it. There you go.
Yeah,
If I
be
still
a
live
pos- Be a force of positive good in the world.
Yeah.
With negativity.
Yeah.
Fueled by negativity.
And ramen.
Yeah, yeah,
That was
sure.
a bad joke. That was a bad joke.
You know, for
I
some
mean,
Does
reason,
Fueled by Ramen even exist anymore? That's whatever. Alright, so we're gonna close this out now.
I'm probably gonna go watch more of Kazuna Eye for some reason, because I don't know why, but I was watching it at like midnight last night. For just no reason.
I should probably watch the second season of My Hero Academia.
Do that, and also watch the anime I linked you.
Yes, that too.
Also,
But first
Chico
food.
Show finished recently. The first season. That was... Didn't actually capitalize on a lot of the promise that it showed at the beginning. Oh well.
Mm.
Okay, bye.
Bye,
See ya.
everybody.